Oh geez, I am back to talk about another FOMO episode. This is completely different than the one I talked about a couple weeks ago, but FOMO is back, and I'm going to tell you why I have FOMO. And you know what? I was going to take you guys outside because you loved that video where I was walking around New York City, and when I show you the outside, you will realize why I didn't go outside today. In fact, I'm in my cozy sweatpants. It is nasty outside. It has been raining cats and dogs, and I'm staying inside. And you would think it would be a day where I would be getting a ton of stuff done around the apartment because it is so crummy outside, but no, I've hardly gotten anything done. I did get a workout in, and I've been eating really healthy, and I've been responding to some comments on YouTube, but that's about it. But my apartment's kind of messy. I'm not going to show it to you, but I am going to show you the outside. This is why we're inside today. Look at that. You can't even see the tops of the buildings, so it's just really a crummy day in New York City, but I still love it. That's the Hudson right there. And yeah, let's take it back inside. Welcome to my colorful life after a gray divorce. My name's Regan, also known as the Easy Ex-Wife. And on this channel, we talk all about divorce and dating and living life single after the age of 50. FOMO, schmomo, I've got it again, and I had no idea I would get it again so quickly because the last video I did on my FOMO was just a couple weeks ago, but it's back with a vengeance. No, it's not that bad, but I do have some FOMO, and I want to tell you about it. So I hope you have something yummy to drink. This is my green ginger tea by Tazo. It's delicious. I add a little bit of lemon to it. I also like the brand Yogi. I'd love to hear what you're drinking. Let me know in the comments below. All right, let's get into it. So FOMO, second time around. Maybe it's the third time around, but anyway, I'm sure FOMO is going to pop its little head into my life every now and then. After being divorced. I would get it when I was married, but not too bad. Have you heard of JOMO? That's the joy of missing out. I'm a total introvert, and I love to just hang at home. So when I do see things on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, I usually don't get jealous at all. But in this case, I do have FOMO because you all know sweet little Fiona right there. There she is, licking her paws. Hi, baby. Well, here's how it all started. I had a dog growing up, and my husband had a dog growing up. And my mom was definitely the caretaker of my dog. I liked my dog Taffy, but, I didn't really take great care of her. My husband had a dog growing up, and their dog, my ex-husband, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying that still. Wow. I let myself say it in the first video or two, and now I wish X was just rolling off the tongue a little bit easier. But anyway, my ex-husband had a dog growing up, and it was a crazy little dog. I knew the dog. But it would run away, and it would be found like 10 miles from the house, and nobody really cared for that dog. I'm sad to say. In fact, like, his parents were not even into the dog. I think the dog destroyed things and would pee in the house, and my mother and ex-mother-in-law used to get really mad at the dog. So it didn't seem like there was a whole lot of love there with animals. Well, I have come to absolutely love dogs, and not that I didn't like them before. I did like them before, but I love them even more now that I have my very own dog. And I wanted a dog for a long time. Fiona, I think I've mentioned before, is 9 years old. So it was, about 9 years ago, really close to that, because it was right around our anniversary. I don't remember which anniversary it was, and I'm not going to do the math. But my ex took me out to dinner. We were having a nice dinner on our anniversary. I had been saying for a while now that I wanted a little French bulldog. And I had even shopped for a French bulldog, because you may know you have to get a French bulldog from a breeder. As much as I want to save all the puppies and all the older doggies that are in shelters, I really had my heart set on a French bulldog. And so we were out to dinner. It's our anniversary. I had planted the seed here and there about wanting a dog, and he just kind of brushed it off, and he would say, well, we ski, we go away, we do all these things, and was making all these excuses. Meanwhile, there's lots of people who go on vacations and go skiing and go on hikes, and well, you'd bring the dog on a hike, but we knew lots of people who led very active lives and had dogs. So it was pretty clear he didn't want one. But we're out to dinner on our anniversary, and we were a couple margaritas in, and, let me back up. I had been shopping online a little bit for a French bulldog, and I actually put one in my cart. Yes, it works the same way. Like, I put a cute little Frenchie from Florida in my cart. So my ex and I are out to dinner, and he said, I haven't bought you anything. If you want a piece of jewelry or whatever, like, we can pick that out. Because it was one of the bigger anniversaries, I think. I can't remember. I can't remember the number now. But so I said, no, I really want a French bulldog. And he goes, just get your damn dog. Like, just like that. Because, again, a couple margaritas in. And I was like, okay, picked up the phone and made the purchase right then and there. And I said, okay, done. She'll be here on Tuesday. Oh my God. And, he had said it, he had agreed, very, very reluctantly, but he did agree. So the dog came on Tuesday, and my kids and I are so excited. And I think my ex was really excited to meet the dog, and he grew to love the dog. In fact, they were like this. So when it came time to separate, I even said, I understand that you are Fiona's human. You are the lead, and I don't want to pull her away, so you can keep the dog. It killed me. I mean, I was the one that fed her and took her on long hikes, but she just gravitated towards him. And so he thought about it, and he's like, I just can't do that to her because I travel too much for work, and you're going to have to take the dog. And it crushed him. It was definitely harder for him to say bye to the dog than it was to say bye to me. But we parted ways, and he has since taken another job where he doesn't have to travel so much. So guess what? He got a dog, a little tiny puppy. I think it's called like a Shefty. It looks like a teeny tiny, it looks like a small pit bull. It's adorable. And so my son Nate has been sending me lots of pictures and lots of videos, and it's killing me. Here is a sweet little picture of her. Her name is Atlee, and my ex was a huge reader, and my son told me that he was reading a mystery novel, and one of the lead characters, her name was Atlee. So this is cute little Atlee. I love her already. I hope I get to meet her someday, but who knows? Anyway, Nate said while I was FaceTiming with him and the puppy, he said, oh, this is I guess this would be your stepmommy. I'm like, oh my gosh, now I'm a stepmommy. But I've had some serious FOMO because I love dogs, and who doesn't love a puppy? The smell, and to give them lots of kisses and lots of love. And yeah, it's basically been killing me a little bit. There's my sweet girl. And I know I shouldn't be jealous, but I am. And I'm really happy for them. I mean, Nate says, that's my son, said that my ex has been lonely, and this is, I guess, a really great thing for him. But, it's been hard. I want to see that puppy. I want to hold that puppy. I want to give that puppy love. But I'm really not part of that puppy's family. So anyway, just a fun little story to tell you guys about, fun and sad at the same time. I thank you all for listening. What would my question be regarding this? I guess my question would be, because I have seen this, especially with some of my friends who got divorced when they were younger and the kids were young. One of the, whoever kept the home and kept the family dog stayed where they were, but the other parent, many times, I've seen this, maybe not many, but a few times, the other parent ended up getting a puppy because it would be something that the kids would look forward to, especially when they're sharing or, moving kids back and forth from one house to another house. So I have seen that. But this is just later in life. And all right, I guess here's my question for you. Did you get divorced and need to pass off a pet to your ex, or vice versa? Did you get the family pet? I want to hear from you guys, because if you do have a pet, you probably know you love them as much as your kids. I mean, I love this girl so much, and she is like my little sidekick, and every day I wake up and I thank her for helping me to get through the hardest thing I've ever gone through. So that's my question. I want to know if you have taken custody of a family pet, or if you had to give up custody. Or one of my friends in the building, she lives in New York, her ex lives in Boston, and every 2 weeks they meet halfway and pass off Walter, their dog. So yeah, I want to hear what your pet situation is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video. I enjoyed sharing the story with you, and I can't wait to see you next time I see you. Open the comments. The comments are open right now, so go ahead, start the conversation flowing. I love you. I can't wait to see you next time, and I hope you have a great day. Cheers to us. We are single and crushing it. Maybe some of you are not single or not single yet, and you've turned to this channel just for a little bit of help and guidance. But anyway, all of us, we are crushing it. There are good days, and of course, there are going to be some bad days or harder days, but we get through it one day at a time. I love this community. Do all the things that help this channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.